The definition of a role model is a person that is looked up to by others. That person for me is my brother. He is known as the criminal, bad guy, and a danger to society. Why would anyone in their right mind think that this person could be a role model? Well, I'm that person, and I'll tell you why today. I was dealt a really rough deck of cards in the beginning of my life. Being born into an addiction household, also to a single mother, and then on top of that, 2 criminal brothers. I saw the horror a child shouldn't ever encounter or see. I saw the gang life, I saw the drug life, I saw the abuse that came with all that. My older brother's 8 years older than me. When you grow up with siblings, they become your best friend, and he became just that. He's my best friend, but to the outside world, he's known as a gang member, a multi-felon, a criminal, a drug addict, and the list goes on. This man that I grew up with is my protector in life. He was always there to protect his little sister from getting bullied, to getting glass stuck in my foot and pulling it out, to teaching me life lessons from catching lizards to snakes. He taught me the most important thing in life, though, which is the straight and narrow path. This man, who society knows as a criminal, is indeed one. I was babysat by him. He took me to houses, threw on the TV. I watched him and the TV. I watched him separate meth into a bag for it to be ready to be sold. I watched him beat a man almost to death outside of a mall until security and police showed up to separate it. I watched this man get so high where he scared the shit out of me due to his hallucinating and becoming paranoid. I knew that I had to be careful when I ran up to him to give him a hug because I always knew that he was carrying a loaded weapon. So yes, this man is a criminal. He is a bad guy, but to me, he is still my brother, and I know that he's also that criminal that we're all worried about. This man is a criminal and did tremendous things that he is serving multiple life sentences for. But this man taught me to be the person I am today. He taught me what hanging out with the wrong crowds could do to you. He taught me the party life wasn't what it's out to be. He taught me that the drinking, doing the drugs, isn't what's all out to be either. The family vacations I took weren't to some town to explore growing up. It was always to a jail or a prison or a boot camp. Ever since I can remember, he was always in and out of jail. He spent more time locked up than he did on the streets. Watching these actions taught me who I wanted to be in and who I don't want to be. Getting high, getting drunk, going to a high school party wasn't worth the sentence behind bars that he spent. He taught me there's so much more in life than doing drugs and drinking. And with that, I became the cycle breaker. I wondered to myself often, if he wasn't in my life today, where would I be? Would I be behind bars? Would I have finished school? Would I be a drunk? Would I, smoke? And lastly, would I be dead? My life would have been different, but I wouldn't change a thing about how it is now. My definition of role model is someone who you look up to, and I look up to him. His past and everything that he taught me from what he did taught me who I wanted to be in life. Taught me more than that life, what I could change, and I'm grateful that I had him in my life as my teacher.